Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to another edition of On the Town, and we're going to do another one of our entertainment reviews tonight. This is a show that was on very briefly about, 13 years ago.
13.
I remember watching some of the episodes of it, but we've been watching it again. We found it on Tubi, and I'll let you tell the folks what it is.
It is Pan Am. Pan Am.
Pan Am. It was on ABC.
Yeah.
And it was only on for about half a season,
Yeah.
and it really did well. For just reading back on some of the history of it in the ratings, and it got great reviews, but for some reason it was canceled after 14 episodes.
Isn't that
and
weird?
it was really well done. It was like based on real stories about the Pan Am stewardesses and the pilots. This takes place in 1963.
Yeah. And really, well done. And what's really amazing about it is how they recreated like the Pan Am building,
right?
The planes themselves, the interior,
the terminal building too.
And the stewardesses, their uniforms, the captain, the co-pilot, the engineer. The whole thing, it's amazing. Yeah,
this was, like we said, about 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And the pilot, I read, the pilot episode was one of the most expensive ever.
Yeah.
$10 million to just for the first pilot show.
Wow.
So that might have been one of the reasons why it was canceled, just a very expensive show to do, because they, like I said, they recreated the internal, part of the plane. I guess the outside, and they show a lot of Pan Am must have been done on computers. But it really looked realistic.
It was really good, and it was cute. And of course, the flight attendants or the stewardesses had the Pan Am, the blue bags, and
they really got the uniforms pretty much the way they look.
The hats and. Really nice.
When flying was fun.
Yes, when it looks and it just you see them serving the meals, and wow.
Yeah, when you got meals on airplanes, everybody got a meal.
Wow, and the people are all dressed.
People dressed up to fly back then. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. This was no, I never flew Pan Am.
Me neither.
You never flew it either. There was kind of the Cadillac of airline. I know you and I saw a documentary on the origins of Pan Am. One man, I can't think of his name now, but he put it together, created it back in the 1930s as a mail delivery service.
Yes.
And then he built it into this, tremendous airline that lasted until I think about 1991, and unfortunately, that's when it went out of business.
It went out of business. No more.
Which was hard to believe. I remember when it went out, I said, "How can Pan Am go out of business?" Like TWA went out of business.
Yeah, it's really I remember having a friend, a school friend, and the mom had been a flight attendant for TWA probably since the 1970s.
Yeah.
That was a really
that was one of the legacy airlines as well. But Pan Am was the first. First to go across to Europe, and the first to fly to across the Pacific. Hawaii and then Japan and all that.
Yeah.
So this show tells some stories.
It's really interesting.
And that documentary said like these stewardesses, they had to be trained very specifically. Had to have a weight, maintenance weight, and a certain height and certain education, and very strict.
Very strict. Yeah. So it was actually. Very strict, and you just like Doug said, in every show that we've seen at the beginning of the show, you see the stewardesses getting their weight checked. So even if they were a pound over,
they go on like a warning system, right? You have to get it down, or else they would be grounded back then. Hard to believe that happened.
Yes, and it was amazing. And of course, these flight attendants on Pan Am, they had to be educated. They a lot of them spoke different languages, so they really were pretty cultured young women.
And one in the show, which was actually, at least according to the documentary, based on actual what happened. Some of these stewardesses would be used by the CIA or FBI as couriers to do missions, and in the show they have a storyline where one of the stewardesses does that, and that actually apparently happened. They would do courier business, spy kind of business.
Spy kind of business. Really interesting. And I have I have a little story. Of course, my mom I think it was probably the late 1950s. Now, she got a job as a stewardess with Mohawk Airlines. Now, of course, that was a very small airline from Ithaca, but her mom was very worried about her, so she did not pursue.
My mom had the same story. She was
yes.
she wanted to be a flight attendant. She was a registered nurse, and back when she did it, tried to get it in the 1940s, you had to be a registered nurse to be a stewardess.
Yes.
She went down, and I believe she was offered a job, or at least knew she would get it, but same story. Her mother said she didn't want that because one of her sons, unfortunately, died in World War II in a plane accident.
In a plane accident,
so neither of our parents' mothers were able to be stewardesses.
No. My mom.
My mom, remained a nurse, but she did want to do that.
No. My mom went to business college, and she became a legal secretary. But now she.
We both would have flown for free as kids.
Yes, I often thought, wow, Mom, if you had become a flight attendant.
We got to go places. You got to go some places as a kid. But anyway, it was very strict back then. You had to be an RN originally to be a stewardess.
Yeah.
But getting back to the show, we've seen 5 episodes now.
Yeah.
Really entertaining show.
Yes.
But sadly, it only lasted. A little more than half a season, but it's available if you want to watch it. It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi.
We recommend you check it out. It's called Pan Am.
Pan Am.
So, thumbs up from us.
Thumbs up.
An obscure show.
Yes.
That probably people didn't hear about as much, unless you remember about 13 years ago.
Yes.
It was on ABC. It probably might have been against some other shows
some
too.
Other shows.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But check it out.
Check it out.
It's only 14 episodes. You can watch them all in about 2 days if you want.
2 days, and it's really good.
Really good.
So far.
So check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again on the town.